gonna have a
No surprise
Flux
from what Dirt's
leaving
running
party
at
after
all.
this. I am surprised.
Now, are we
TD's
seeing
running,
double
however.
Dom response again?
It looks like this
Didn't
is
work
like
the first time.
This is like the signed, agreed upon counter to Dirt's build apparently, or something. I don't know. Didn't seem to work out too well in the first game, so we'll see around mAT Isle. So we'll see how this works out.
Quick.
In case the stream quality is too bad, TD is running 2 Dervishes, a Warrior, and 2 Dom Mesmers. And Dirt's running what they always have been, Dervish, Ranger, Firely, Invoke, Dom Mesmer.
Both flaggers look like they have shackles as well.
Yep, that seems to be the standard for this month.
Yeah, I mean, you always see kind of little metas inside of metas when you're in a mAT, where just something will just kind of pop up as the most popular.
I think TD especially really needs it though, because they don't have any other snare in their build. So that's smart by them at least.
Looks like AWSM though, right off the bat making plays to the back. They got the Fire Ellie and the Ranger going for the Footman against the Ritualist. They should be able to get NPCs through this.
Easily. In fact, if I was the... Oh, no, they have the fire.
Oh,
they have the prot there.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier. 2 healers for 2 damage dealers. Let's see how Lannick's holding up over there at the flag stand as the solo healer, not even being attacked right now. But instead they killed the Dervish with the spike, so...
So, yeah, against a better team, that response is not going to work out well for them. Like, Dirt's not going to let a single healer live at stand. It's just not going to happen.
Well, let's just see the Ranger coming in here against TD, who's already under pressure, so this Ranger might be able to really start pushing things over the edge. Meanwhile, the Ritualist in the back, in a lot of trouble against this Fire Ellie. Pet is a hero trying to make a hero play. He might be able to get the Footman here. This Rit's got to be starting to run out of energy. 1 Footman down.
They got a
Both
footy in the
Footman
front,
down.
too.
So definitely early game right now. Dirt's just kind of doing what they do. Their Mesmer taking a lot of pressure here, but well prodded by pretty much everybody. And Hatchie's gonna resplit, which I think is a good choice by them, because if a team made a poor response to your split the first time, you do it again until they figure it out.
It looks like they figured it out. They actually spit some damage back, which is exactly what they want to do.
Yeah. Those Shackles runners are just...
Yeah.
just keep killing people, man.
It's like nobody expects
Good dodge there
Shackles
on the
anymore,
pin down.
or something, I don't know.
So, that was, you know, a pretty high level play from both. You know, Dirt recognizing the dual healers split and capitalizing, and then, you know, TD coming back and realizing they can't do that anymore and splitting on back offense. It's kind of what we missed in those first few games.
This is the finals, Phil. What would you expect?
Yeah, and teams that are actually around for more than before when Guilders and stuff. Yeah. Just say it like that.
So, Dirt pushed back into their base right now. I'd like to see TD run a flag, but they're holding it on damage right now, so... Since they have an advantage, I can see why they're not capping. They want to see if they can push through another kill here. Even though their map positioning, it just screams cap the flag and...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I'm surprised that.
No, I don't know if I agree with running it onto the Dervish show. They should have just handed it off to the Rit.
To the runner.
I think it's kind of okay with the Dervish here because TD is stabilized and they don't want to... I think they definitely don't want Knights. They don't want to push them too far.
I mean, I think just sitting here at the front gate is just pretty good positioning in general if they just want to fight here. Because it has complete control over the flag stand.
Yeah, and the second they push them too far, they leave themselves open for a split.
Well, this stalemate ends now with Pat rezzing. He's immediately going out the back. That's going to start moving some pieces around.
Might just end up as a stalemate
Well,
between the Rit and the Firelight, though.
yeah, Flagger's playing goalie right now.
It looks like Hachi managed to sneak a flag through their entire team. They didn't get any snares on him. Oh wait,
I don't even
They
know
don't
how
really
that
have
happened.
snares.
it's because they don't have
Outside of
snares.
cripple.
I wasn't making a joke. I honestly just forgot.
Not
Alright,
many
man.
snares
Your
on
monks are with you.
Uncharted. Seems a little risky. I mean, I guess they have
Yeah, I
shackles.
agree with that.
Not something I
Pat's
really
gonna do a
want to
collapse here. Oh, he's gonna get intercepted by the dervish. They can get another kill here on Pat, but he does a good job of avoiding getting AoE'd there. I think it's important to note that Dirt didn't give up a boost there, so their spike, which is what their
Yeah.
build really isn't really hampered by DP. It is hampered by the fact they're against two Dom Mesmers that are just really doing
Yeah.
a good job shutting it down.
I think they should be splitting more people off. I mean, obviously the two Dom Mesmers is like a quote counter to their build with the two Ellies, and so they just need to take advantage of the fact that they have two Dom Mesmers and hardly any snares and just start splitting a lot more, I think.
Yeah, they should have put that
Hachi's-
shackles plus the dervish. Like none of their characters can survive that.
Both monks are responding to this flag push here. Man, they're just not getting any damage through anywhere else. It's just unfortunate. Looks like Pat is going through the back door now for Dirt. He's going through
See,
TD's base.
this is exactly what Dirt needs to be doing. It's the three threat areas again, just like we were talking about last map. There's a threat at the flag stand, a threat in the main team, and then a threat in the back gate. And that's what Dirt needs to be doing to start spreading out TD and getting some kills in somewhere.
Almost able to push a kill through there. Looks like Pat is abandoning his backdoor attack though. He's going back to the main team. He's turning around. I don't like the indecision he's showing. I do like Hachi though right now. He's doing a good job of just patrolling that flag path.
Yeah,
Looks like he might
that's
get that
exactly
top archer.
That's exactly what the Rangers should be doing on this map, especially. Is just sit on the flag path, cripping flaggers all the time when they come in. I'm surprised he's not crip shot though. You would think that would be a little better for this map.
What is it, burning arrow?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Looks like Bonart's gonna come fight him. Interesting.
Well, that basically shuts it down. I mean, he can leech sig the pin down.
He needs to be careful. Once that Dervish caps, he needs to get out of there, especially.
Yeah. So there goes a pin down.
Oh,
and-
Did he just get his...
diversion his natural stride.
Did it?
Or
That
maybe
just
it was
happened?
yeah, his natural stride just got diversion.
I mean, he saw the diversion coming. That was
I don't
interesting.
know. Could have been lag or something, maybe.
Meanwhile, Pat and Honey Badger just continue their I don't even know what to call it. They just kind of each push each other back.
Standoff.
Yeah. And the flag stand, I want to say the advantage right now is
No.
the Dirt. Like they're coming close a little bit with some kills, but the whole match just seems kind of stalemated right here.
I don't see Pat really getting any work done in the base, and I don't see Haji really getting any work done by himself on the flag stand. But as long as those two are in those positions, I think that Dirt might be able to get some kills through at the main team then because of it. But regardless, I mean,
Hey,
this
one
is
of those
exactly
Dom
what they need to
Mesmers
be
is
doing.
down, so like you said.
I mean, this is really the only way that Dirt's gonna get kills when they're split is by having these three areas of a threat. Looks like TD's trying to push on the Dirt's flagger now instead. With the Dervish and Dom Mez.
It's not
Might
going
end
well.
up bad. Oh no, the monks have run through. They're safe.
I'd like to see Hachi here turn around and just run for that flag path. Maybe just push in the front of the base. Instead, though, Lanix is dead for Roadhouse Blues.
Yeah,
Bodyguard
I was
almost dropped for them as well. They're losing a lot of places at once.
I was expecting a death there from TD. I mean, running through like that through the entire team of Dirt with how much damage Dirt has wasn't a very good
That
decision.
is easily the most dangerous thing to do, and it happens a lot on this map. You wouldn't think it would be so dangerous, but it always has resulted in deaths in this map. Where you push the front one way and your other team pushes the flag stamp path the other way in front of the other team's base, and your team just takes a ton of pressure.
Pat's in a lot of trouble here again. Dervish just collapsed back for him. Hachi should really be up in that Rit's face, I think, right now, trying to interrupt the icy shackles, but he doesn't.
He just got a warding off too, so we'll see if yeah, Shackles got through.
Is that hate slugging or me?
It's gonna be a tough situation for Pat to get out of. Hachi's gonna try to escape himself.
Yeah, that Shackles is good, and they can, choose to collapse at any time, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
especially when they're
more
deep
effective.
in the pit. Like, even if you start running when you know they're collapsing, you're gonna die unless you get some help.
Even more so that it's on a fire alley with enchantments, making it 90% instead of 66% or whatever.
Yeah.
So Shadow and Marvin making a play here, killing the back footman. TD's really turned this around here. They were in a bit of a bad spot. Instead
that's a huge play by Shadow and Marvin for TD.
Yeah, I mean, he just
being able to just take those footmen for free. Yeah. Getting this archer is going to be really huge too.
I think
they
they're
even
just
know
gonna let
he's
him take the archer. I think they do. They're just waiting for Pat to res. They don't want to send anybody back, I guess.
I guess, but I mean that archer is like one of the most important NPCs on this map.
Yeah, but TD's not going to be splitting that much themselves.
If he can aggro the two knights here, you might be able to get him. Oh, he's just gonna back out.
We'll see.
Interesting.
He'll probably stay back door and see if Pat tries... No, Pat knows about it. They definitely know about it.
Well, regardless, that was pretty huge for TD there, getting all of the back NPCs. Now they can go and have another free path into the base whenever they want, if they need to. They might not even need to do that. But I think it's always worth it anyway, even if you aren't planning on
yeah,
splitting
I mean, you take
again.
the play. But I kind of agree with Dirt too, not to commit a healer back there at that time. Like, it's not as big as it could be versus a particular team.
I mean,
what are they going to solo split with? A warrior? I mean, you still can't push a pit.
Yeah.
Pat, though, do you agree with him splitting right here? I mean, if a dervish just goes through the crack and on him, he's just gonna die again. Like, this hasn't been working.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. I mean, the dervish is already back running the fight. I mean, he has some time to work on the bodyguard or something, but it's really not worth it. All he's doing is healing, holding the party up. Actually, it might be worth it here because TD is pushing for some reason. Really aggressive. Infuse? Oh, this is not...
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was close.
Incredibly close.
Yeah, no, this is definitely worth it now because he's just holding the party healer.
Yeah, now that they're doing a lot of
damage.
pressure to TD, it's incredibly worth it.
Except he seems to be...
there.
Shame
seems to
on
be
Lance.
Pat seems to be leaving right when he should be staying, though, which is kind of odd.
That might have been death in high set too. I mean, obviously I don't know her sets, so...
I don't think so. I mean, she had just come in from the flag stand path, so she probably had full energy.
No,
just casting
seems
on
like
one.
she still has seems like she still has enough energy. She's casting a lot in her normal prot stuff. Or wait, no. I was looking at the wrong person. Just kidding.
No, I think that was her high set. Because this one's different, now that she kind of recovered.
Well, there was a cast of Guardian and regular prot set, so it should be
Yeah, I
recovered
mean,
now.
she had like 30 seconds to recover, so she was fine, but
Yeah.
it could have been huge. Yeah, I don't know why TD kind of like suicide pushed in there to gain position. They probably thought they had enough of an advantage they could do it, but obviously not.
I mean, especially when positioning is kind of trivial for them anyway, considering they have no snares. So you can just like walk
It's
through
interesting
them
because they're
anyway
kind of
if
doing
they
it
want to.
again. We're seeing Shadow and Marvin. That is a huge arcing shot from Hadshi. Again, he's running along that flag path, which is going to make his team have to push up. So they're right back in that spot that is not good on this map.
Yeah, they're right back in the situation that gave them a death the last time. Might be pretty dangerous. We'll see.
It really depends on the Mesmers hitting their stuff once TD goes out of position like this. I mean, it helps that they cast power block on nothing. Maybe an alley.
Even as power lock, you don't see that skill very often.
So I mean, at this point I think Hachi should really be just running through them to push the flagger every single time. I mean, there he... Oh, maybe he's not going. Well, there he goes now. He should be doing it way earlier though. Like, he should be going into TD's base to push the flagger, I think, even.
Meanwhile, at the back of the base, Pat and Badge are continuing their little fun. Nothing really happening.
That's a good trade.
Well, do
Yeah,
you think
I don't
TD
mind
should...
it.
here comes the Dervish. Oh, man.
Yeah, I definitely do think TD should be doing this. Collapsing, and they're finally doing it, so.
I don't see Pat getting out of this one.
Yeah, I mean, he might if he meteors, no, he wasted the meteor. You'd have to meteor the shackle, but he did it a little too early.
I'm surprised, like,
Yeah.
his team saw that guy running through the crack and nobody follows.
Yeah, she's really late on that. I mean, even if Hachi
But can you
was
really
there,
blame
though,
him? I mean, that was the most telegraphed response that is possible on this map, and nobody does anything about it. There's like, oh, he's
Yeah.
gonna die on the other side of the map in 35 seconds, we're not gonna move anybody. I don't know about that one.
I don't think they're sending the right character to try to go save him either. I mean, it's just Hachi. He's really not going to do anything.
Yeah,
Besides
he's
maybe
been
interrupt
fire.
the IC... I mean, he could interrupt the IC shackles, but he hasn't really even been doing that. He's just trying to, like, battle them.
Oh, they could just send the air Ellie after him, because then he just blinds the guy, and then maybe they can
Yeah.
turn and kill the Red.
They might be worried about the damage to stand, but...
Looks like
yeah,
Shadow Marvin's going for the bodyguard now, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, he's gotten a lot of advantage. I think he's gonna try to pull Knights. No, he's pulling out the bodyguard a
pulling
little
the
bit.
Bodyguard
well,
refuses
he
to budge.
can't really do it, because if he goes in, Pat's resing on him and he's dead.
I like where he's at, though. You know, trying to make a big play.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing a lot of work. I mean, Dirt definitely needs to bail out Pat, though, like you said.
Interesting battle here at the flag stand.
And so is PME me
Yeah,
in
Barty
Rage right
died
now,
for it.
saying that if he left as the air LA, that their main team probably would have died, and he would have taken a long time to get back anyway without his speed boost. So
Yeah,
I mean that's forgivable.
we said that, like, you know, you gotta worry about your stand damage. It's
But they're
alright, you
saying
gotta
to
send somebody.
zero damage. I don't know. Atlantic went along the flag path, and every time she's done that, her team has died somewhere.
Yeah, if Terry could somehow get into a position to just force TD to be in that same position all the time, it would probably work out pretty well for them. But I mean, it requires TD to push Dirt's flag awkwardly. So it looks like they're trying to just do a full 8v8 push here now, with Pat being at the stand. Or not the stand, but the main team. Which I kind of agree with. I mean, he does have a lot of DP now, and I mean, it seems like the same thing would just happen to him over and over again if you tried to split. So they definitely need to change it up now, I think.
The question is those two Dombas are just gonna run wild all over these two LEs and not let them do anything productive?
Yeah. Seems like the
there's a
casting
Gale
pretty
going for a
freely
big
right
spike.
now, though. P block was just missed on Enzo. Or maybe it was Complicate. I don't know. They have the same animation.
Shadow and Marvin's in trouble
I think he
here.
got
He's
P-block.
super snared. Getting
That
the
was
DJ
a
killed.
Complicated. I just checked. It was just his lightning bolt that put on recharge then.
Are we gonna see the reverse? Yeah, it looks like Dirt's gonna be doing what
Yeah.
with TD. And they get a kill on the Flagger though. Party with a quick flash. Pretty dangerous. Flagger almost dies again. They're taking some pressure here, that's for sure. I just saw P-block go off on Enzo when he was glyphing.
I don't know about that one. Now, what's nice about two Mesmers is they can definitely help you stabilize. You know, they can play offensive on the monks,
Yeah.
obviously. But, you know, in times like this, they can, you know, hop on those alleys and really bail out your monks. Not if they P-block glyphs.
Yeah.
Does not help.
Having two Domus is definitely both a liability and an advantage, depending on the circumstances.
Yeah, they have a lot of interrupts though, so they could blow one on a glyph and...
So now Enzo got P-block. Should have a little
Yeah.
spikes for a while.
Seems like Dirt's under kind of a bit of pressure here. Oh, there goes like Kalimbardi though.
Did die in shield set. It's hard to tell in the water, but he did.
Yeah. First thing you do, check if he's in shield.
The nice thing about Dirt's build though is that when they're AV8, I mean, pretty much any time that TD allows them to get all their damage through, like if a Dom Mesmer somehow doesn't interrupt something or whatever, they're gonna get a lot of damage through, and it's probably gonna result in a kill, just like what's happening now. I mean, just
Yeah,
that
so I
one.
mean,
I'm kinda surprised. I didn't think Dirt had such a great AV8, but apparently did. I mean, obviously they do, but I thought they did a little better.
I think basically what happened was like they were shut down for quite a while, and then they just had one little moment of opportunity where neither of their allies were shut down, and they got a kill on Barty, and that just snowballed from there.
I mean, just because you
It's
bring
also
Dom
possible
doesn't
in
mean
this
like
stuff.
it's a complete shutdown.
Well, no,
Yeah.
of course not.
Yeah,
But
it's not a spec. And the allies can play around it too. I mean, it's a lot of luck.
I mean, Guild Wars is a grueling long game, and to just do one thing for a long time is asking a lot of people. But, I mean, you know, this game just keeps going back and forth. You feel like one team's in a dominant position, they just kind of squander it. What do you guys think the play is here? I mean, TD does have a complete backdoor path all the way in, unimpeded into the Guild Lord.
And also, if Dirt pushes in too hard here, they're gonna be in trouble.
I mean, for TD though, even if they got to the back of Dirt's base, it's gonna be hard considering their characters to get any work done. So I mean, you're gonna have to aggro the entire Lord Pit if you want to do anything on a Dervish or something.
Yeah, well, you basically have to split with the healer. You can't solo split with any of the
Yeah.
characters.
I think one Dervish and one Rit might do the job, but that would
Yeah.
risk them wiping in their base as well, so it's hard to tell.
They're gonna give up a boost there, which is pretty big.
Yeah, that'll cap them out, it looks like, in terms of morale. I'm just wondering about those Dom Mesmers in 28 minutes. What do you guys think? Like, use them offensively, defensively? I mean, if you use them offensively, you might be able to kill the healers and just end the game. If you use them defensively, you can shut down their Lord damage.
Yeah,
Shut down Ellie's.
they just have to
I
be
think
really
the-
reactive and see where the healers split when it does come down to 28.
Yeah.
I mean, in
really
28,
depends.
you always have a one healer somewhere. Like, you're gonna have two in one spot and one in the other. If you have Dom Mesmers where there's only one, that guy's in a lot of trouble.
Exactly. So they just play it reactively and see where they need to be.
I think at 28 the Dom Mesmer should just basically follow around where the most concentration of healers are for dirt and just try to kill them on that side. Because I mean, they aren't really doing anything extra to locations where there aren't healers.
Hadshi is he's pushed up right now.
Oh, and he got
Oh.
the shackles.
Big interrupt on those shackles.
That's good.
That was well done by him. Really caused some disruption.
It's kind of what you need your ranger to be able to do. Otherwise, you know, you need good rangers or it's really a wasted slot. That was always my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
For
a while,
bad
for a
rangers
while,
are just not worth the slot. Like an Ellie would do
Yeah.
more for you.
about a year ago for a while, I think even bad rangers were worth it to bring just because the meta was all about flag pushing and you just needed to press crypt shot and that was it.
Yeah, well that was silly.
But
that was
but
better
again
grip
now,
shot
like,
and
it basically depends on how important interrupts are in the meta, and interrupts are pretty important right now, so you need a good ranger.
so another stalemate. We'll see. I mean, it's
So I mean,
26 minutes.
I think
So
both
somebody
teams
has
are
to
discussing what their strategy is right now.
yeah. I mean, it's a stalemate, but I would say that Dirt has the advantage right now just because they're boosting. But
Yeah,
I mean,
but
once it
boosts
gets closer
don't
to
mean a
28,
ton
really
here.
anything could happen.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be interesting. I'm definitely gonna guess Dirt
It
has
looks like
upper hand.
action here for TD. They're running through dervishes. They got both monks pushing through as well into the base. So they've obviously committed a certain amount of offense. Their monks are eating pin downs.
And
Interesting.
Dirt's going the other way. Oh man, I don't even know how I'm gonna keep track of this.
Split screen fill.
Yeah.
TD is what's gonna-
Dirt
So
didn't split with any healers. And they're not gonna have entourage up. So Dirt did not do this correctly.
there goes Pat already.
Yeah, they have their flagger coming in late. Usually you don't want your flagger to be the offensive healer. You want a monk. Really get that
Yeah, you
power
want the
healing in
low,
there.
and you want to... Okay.
Yeah, they have their woe coming, but that means that they only have a proc back to defend their ward. And meanwhile, they also lost both knights. Did they? No, they lost one.
So it seems like TD is resorting to have their Dom Mesmers in their base to try and wipe them without before they get
Yeah.
Dirt's able to get too much lower damage.
I think that's
can
right
agree
here.
with that. Yeah, I think that's the right
I mean,
choice
they're not
for their
contributing
Dom
lower
Mesmers.
damage.
Hachi's making it rain on Lanik right now. Just every interrupted on recharge. I gotta say though, TD seems to be in the better spot. You know, they've gotten some kills and,
Oh,
and
they just lost a person. Lost another dude.
Oh, they are
yeah,
all
but
dying.
Dirt's gonna drop his chain dying as well. It's like 3 down,
Dirt-
4 down.
Even have entourage? I don't even know. I guess they did, sort of.
It was hard to tell.
I don't think they did. Yeah. That was
Didn't
really
seem like-
chaotic. I apologize.
Didn't
for
seem
the
like
camera.
either team. Yeah, I was
Like, I
bouncing
didn't
back
even know
and
where
forth. I couldn't pay
Both
attention.
teams just
It
standing
didn't seem
there
like
as offensive teams die.
either team really got that much lower damage.
Okay.
But
I think
TD
TD
and
just
AK
played
most.
that better by far.
Yeah. It was close, but Dirt didn't send out the healer with their offensive team.
Yeah,
Until
that
way
was
too
the
late.
key for me. That TD made the decisive play. They're like, this is what we're sending, and they made the play first, and then Dirt made a response that was, you know, half-hearted. It didn't seem like everybody knew where to go. You gotta have everybody on the same page when you're doing a 28-minute thing. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
just start dying.
Even if it's not the most efficient choice, you still need to have every character on either one side or the other. If they're in between, they're basically not being useful on either side, and like that's gonna come. It's gonna come down to that at the end. A lot of times.
So congratulations to TD. Looks like they completed the 10-0 MAT, which is always a good accomplishment for a team. Number
Oh, were they
one team
10-0?
Canadian risk at skill trim.
Well
Yeah,
done.
they were. Congratulations to TD.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
the finals were
this-
well played by both sides.
Yeah, that was It was a really good monthly from Dirt 2. I mean, they played really strong also. It just came, I mean, even the finals were really close. So, it just came down to little tiny things that just gave TD the edge in the end, but Dirt played really well as well.